Alright, so today I'm gonna teach you how to do KaraBuster. It's a pretty important move to Potemkin's game plan, but you probably don't know what Potemkin is. So he is the guy on the left. He is what's known as a grappler. So the main point of grapplers is that their entire game plan, or at least most of it, revolves around one move or a couple, but those are usually kind of have to be command grabs. His is called Potemkin Buster, and it's that. So the input for that is half circle back, forward P. So to do that, you go forward, and you do this half circle back. You go forward again. So like that. And then at the end of it, you just press P. So that's what his game plan mostly revolves around, because it does an insane amount of damage. As you can see, that's like 50% health raw Potemkin Buster. In other fighting games, you can combo in the command grabs. You can't in Guilty Gear, so you're more or less gonna always do that much damage, which is why his game plan kind of revolves around it. It also sets up a lot of corner pressure. Well, what happens is throws him to the corner, and then you can fall. Okay. It throws them to the corner, and you can follow up. Of course, that's mid-screen, so they're not going to go all the way to the corner, but you're not always going to be exactly mid-screen. So, that's the point of, Potemkin Buster and Potemkin himself. Now, what I'm really here to teach you is KaraPotemkin Buster, or just KaraBuster. So what KaraBuster is, or what a Kara cancel is when you take the momentum of another move. In this instance, it's going to be 6K, that's just forward K, kick. So we're going to take the momentum you get from this move, and we're going to apply it to this move. You can do this for like every special he has. A special being any move that requires a motion input. We get to make a motion, or you have to make a motion to do it. Right? So that would be Mega Fist backwards, which is just quarter circle back. That's a special move. This is a special move. All of these can be canceled. Well, can be Kara canceled. So basic idea is that we want to do 6K first, but we need to have it cancel into Potemkin Buster on like the first couple of frames, or else 6K will come out. So in order to do this, it is very easy on Potemkin Buster because Potemkin Buster has the 6 at the end of the move. It has that forward already, so all you need to do is press the buttons. So, from this distance, it whiffs, right? Regular Buster whiffs, but... Okay, hold on. There we go. Sometimes you gotta get into the rhythm. You gotta press K, then P almost immediately after. It takes a bit of... You gotta practice to get used to it. I don't play Strive that much. I usually play, other games. So I'm not super fluent, but you can see the difference though. I'm this far away, it whiffs, but with KaraBuster, I get him. And you may be wondering, that's cool. It looks really powerful. There has to be downsides. There is. You can't really see it. It's a lot of frame data, what I'm about to say, but KaraBuster, because it's canceling from another move, it technically has 10 to around 20 more frames of startup than Buster, so it's more punishable. But that doesn't really matter if what you're punishing, so punish is when you do a move and you have to recover. Recovery frames are how long it takes for you to recover from a move. So while you're in those recovery frames, you can be punished if they're available. So the way frame data works is they're gonna block, I'm gonna hit them. Right? I think on 6A. 6A I'm negative. So what that means is I have more recovery frames than they have guard frames. So I'm still recovering while they're already back to neutral. Now what they can do then is punish me, right? So what I'm getting at is that you gotta be kind of thoughtful when you KaraBuster, because while you can catch them, maybe if they like press a button, but if they're spamming like 6A and you try to KaraBuster, you're gonna get caught. So for regular Buster, you can kind of punish some moves. You can punish a good amount of moves with regular Pot Buster, but there are some moves that you really want to capitalize on that they're going to use a lot, especially Ramlethal players. They're going to use this super a lot, which I'm about to show you how to punish. It's kind of the only punish I know for KaraBuster. There's a lot of other ones. You gotta really, you gotta lab it out. Labbing is just going into training mode, figuring stuff out, seeing what you can do, seeing what you can't do, finding answers to your questions, right? So I'm gonna have Ramlethal do. Wait. This is a reversal super, meaning that she is invincible on startup for most of the. Not most. For this one, it's different. There's different types of reversals. For this one, she's invincible on startup. She's vulnerable like once the attack actually comes out. And this pushes us back a little bit. If you're not right up against her, right here, even if she does the super, Buster hits. But say you're doing a combo. I don't feel like doing that right now. I think if you do a knockdown, you'll be around this distance away, and then she does the super. I can't punish, but okay. Say she does the super from this far away, you can KaraBuster, and then that's a punish because she has around like 30 frames of recovery on that super. I think I might be overshotting it, but she does have a lot of recovery since it's a reversal. Means you gotta capitalize on the punish, but a lot of Potemkin moves that reach that far are slow. A lot of some of your options are like this, but she'll probably recover by the time that comes out. And these other things, I think Garuda might hit, but that's, you don't want to do that in neutral. You want to be careful. You want to do that in pressure. Pressure it's exactly what it sounds like. It's like you're pressuring them. They're scared to press a button. They got to think about what they have to do. So the main gist of it, right? KaraBuster gives you more range in trade for a slower startup, but the punish, it's all about those punishes. That's what Potemkin's game plan is. At least for me, I play pretty defensive, so I try to go for punishes, but I think a good Potemkin, usually you use the punish you get off of busters to do corner pressure. So that's pretty much it. It's simple. It's kind of a simple concept. It's one of the first things you should learn as Potemkin. If I were to say, I mean, obviously you want to learn a combo, but if you want to learn techniques, KaraBuster is essential to your game plan. That's about it.